Hello everyone, how are you? This is Brian RV. Now, if you remember last year, I read A Christmas Carol, and this was for the Rude Retelling, and we're doing more of them. We got like another 6, and this is the first of that 6, and this one's called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. 'Twas. Let's just have a little think about that word for a minute there. 'Twas. This is medieval for it was. 'Twas. I don't like this already. I've never read this. I'm lying. I have read it before. I've done a couple of run-throughs, but I've never heard it before. And to be quite honest with you, it's fucking shit. There's nothing in here for me to grab onto. Absolutely nothing. It is the biggest pile of twaddle I've ever heard, and I'm going to recite it for you now. So bear with me. Oh fuck. Oh god, it's cold out here. Oh, it's bloody cold out here in my living room. Right, let's do this. "'Twas the night before Christmas, or as normal people would say, Christmas Eve." This Clement bloke's really fucking pissing me off already. This is so shit. Anyway, "'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. You could hear sirens in the distance, the couple shagging next door, but inside the house, complete silence. Kids tucked up, mum and dad gone to bed, having had an argument about wrapping presents. The dad was a lazy cunt. Can I say that?
You can say that.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was a cunt.
Oh, I like this podcast all of a sudden. The dad was a lazy cunt, while the mum, you know, the stockings were hung by the chimney with care. Christmas ones, not those ones, you dirty bastard. In hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. This is so shit. Okay, time to modernise this a little bit. The children were tucked up in bed, whilst visions of TikTok dances went round their heads. Mum, in her horrible Christmas PJs, bought by the husband last year in the last fucking minute dash, and him in his M&S set, lay in bed. Their brains resting ahead of the arguments with family members the next day, especially Uncle Nigel. Who's this bloody Uncle Nigel? He was in the last podcast. Is this some fucking nonce, a secret joke, like some secret nonce that everyone knows about? And anyway, crash, boom, smash. Or as this Clement bloke puts it, there arose such a clatter. The husband woke. "Fucking hell, Mary. What the shit is that?" he screamed. "I'm sleeping, Nell." Her voice has changed. "I'm sleeping, Nell." Away to the window he flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Is that what the people were they? Were they amused by these ramblings years ago? Now at this point, our old mate Clement is proper arty-farty about it all. This is what he says. "The moon on the breast of the fallen snow gave lustre of midday to the objects below." Basically, it was a bit snowy outside. Probably like a light dusting, but still enough to cause absolute fucking chaos to London transport, because that's Britain for you. At this point, you either believe or you believe he was high. Because what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. We've all been there though, right? We've all seen them, little tiny reindeer. I don't know why they're so small. Anyway, on with the poem. with little old driver so lively and quick. Size doesn't matter, right, ladies? I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. St. Nick! Well, ain't he demonic or something? Ain't he got something to do with evergreens and Saturnalia and the Yule log? Like, you all eat a chocolate Yule log and think, this is nice, isn't it? But really, if you knew, they used to do human sacrifices on it. Christmas was once called Christ Mass. And before that, it was called Saturnalia. And it was like, you ever seen the film The Purge? Do anything you want for 48 hours and it's all right. They was having sex with animals and kids and getting pissed up, and the masters would become the slaves and the slaves would become the masters, you see. And it was a right old fucking wonky time. And then it was outlawed, and then they give it a facelift and a Christmas Carol, and now they call it Christmas, and now everyone gets in debt every fucking year. It's good, isn't it? And it ain't even Jesus' birthday. How about that? How about that? In fact, there for you on this cold winter's evening. Oh, get on with it. More rapid than eagles, his...
What?
You right there, Lee?
Breaking stuff on set.
Nothing new there then. No change there then, eh, Lee? No change there then. I see. Here we go. More rapid than eagles his courses they came, as he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. O Comet, O Cupid. Oh wait, Cupid, pay attention, you dickhead. O Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Wait, the sat-nav is rerouting. Fucking thing. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Sounds like I've read this before, doesn't it? I'm a bit good, I'm being honest. As dry leaves that before that one hurricane fly. I do not know what that means. Does anyone know what that means? As dry leaves that before the one hurricane fly. When they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the house, top the courses they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. I sound posh, man. That basically means they flew. None of this fancy shit needed. Reindeer fly because it's Christmas. That's what they did. We all fucking know how it works. We've seen enough Christmas movies to know how this shit works. There is no need for this fancy shit, hurricanes and leaves. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof. Like, seriously, what the fuck is a twinkling? Yeah? What is that? Stupid. A twinkling of an eye? A twinkling of a star? A Twinkie? What does he mean? Anyway. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. I take it he's... Shut the fuck up, yelled the wife. Her voice has changed. Shut the fuck up, yelled the wife. I'm trying to sleep, she continued. But the husband was still staring out the window. As he drew his head in... But the husband was still busy staring out of the window at a little boy. No, he wasn't really. He wasn't really doing that. He wasn't really. As he drew his head in, down the chimney came old Santa Claus. He really did. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his... Sorry. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Fuck me, this is shit. That's gonna happen if you don't wear the proper clothing. Yeah? Health and safety. Are you wearing a mask? These are the things we ask Santa this Christmas. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back as he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. What? What, Clement? Fucking what? He looked like a peddler. A peddler of what? A peddler of child porn? A peddler of crack? A peddler of fucking... He looked like a peddler just opening his pack. So he's got his pack out. He's opening his pack. He's come in your house. He's got his pack out. My feeling is that he's knocking one out on your settee, eating your food, nicking your matchmakers, yeah, and wiping his cock on your curtain and on your new fucking throw cushions. That's what he's doing. Now look, it doesn't sound good. An old man creeping into your house, yeah, like I said, he's... Well, you wait till you hear the rest of it and you'll see, right? He looked like a peddler. He's opened his pack. Now look, it doesn't sound good. Some old guy breaking into your house, creeping around, getting his sack out, right? It don't look good, but it's Santa Claus, so we can all agree it's fine. There's not a problem. There's just not one, right? There's no problem here. Don't ruin Christmas. His eyes had a twinkled. Ah, we got to the bottom of it. Twinkle of an eye. Okay, I'm all over this. His eyes had a twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a cherry. What, the cherry of a child that you've just fucking taken, you fucking nonce bag? Sorry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow. And the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. Don't hold that against him. Ever. You can trust these people. How can you hate a man like that? You can't. You can't. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. And the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. Like a smoke bumhole. Bum ring of smoke. Encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly, like Lee, that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly, like Lee's. Honestly, are we really body shaming Lee and Santa right now? Like, fucking hell, like, Santa and Lee, only trying to bring a bit of happiness to people's lives. And Clement is just like, he's on his case, man, calling him fat, you know what I mean? So fat, just fat, like fucking, what have you done, Clement? Wrote a fucking poem? Good for you, mate, but leave Santa alone, you dickhead.
And me.
And Lee. Leave Lee alone. Leave Lee alone and Santa, you dickhead. I feel bad for them both. Nah. I'm just going to take a minute out of respect for Lee and Santa and anyone out there that's being fat shamed. Moment of silence, respect for you people.
That's long enough.
We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones to make a better day. So let's start giving. We are body shaming. We're really sorry, Lee and Santa. We never ever will do it again. I don't know where that came from. That was beautiful.
Fucking, mate, I'll call it agent now.
I'm supposed to be silent though.
That's very emotional.
No, respect to you, Lee. And Santa. This is serious business.
I'm big boned.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. In spite of yourself. In spite of yourself. So you're a fat cunt as well. And you're laughing at Santa and Lee. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. So you was worried at first when you clocked him in your house. This is the dad talking, I think. So the dad said, he knows. The dad knows. The dad knows this bloke's creeping around the house. Right? And there's nothing like a man that's broken into your house winking at you to make you feel at ease, is there? Let's be honest. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, whatever that was, and filled all the stockings, all the ladies' stockings with sperm. Then turned with a jerk. See? Turned with a jerk. He spoke not a word. Shh, he's being quiet. He's very rapey. But went straight to his work. The raping and that and the pillage. I'm Saturnalia and yeah. It was Coca-Cola that gave him the red suit. I bet you didn't know that. There's another fact for you. Another one of them same time next week. Okay? He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. And filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. Yeah, I rest my fucking case. It gets worse. And laying his finger aside of his nose. This geezer's a tramp, mate. What a slot. He's jerking off in the house. Yeah, the old man's watching it all. And when he's finished, he's gone like that. Dirtbag. And laying his finger aside of his nose. And giving a nod up the chimney he rose. I don't think I'm even going to elaborate on what the chimney was. Sexual innuendos, Clement. Full of them. This is disgusting. Disgusting. I'm going to be reporting this. Yes, just as soon as I've done the other 5. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle. And away they all flew like the down of a thistle. So he's done his lot and he's fucked off now. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas, motherfuckers, and to all motherfuckers, a very good night.